Talk to the chance for talk about the cold and the snow guys event.
Most active hurricane season in the U.S. since 2005. We had record-breaking and historic landfalls that left a trail of destruction and changed lives forever.
Join us.
And what people actually don't know is that Bettis came back from that storm with like rock hard abs. Like he got a serious core workout.
There's no way that he couldn't. After that, I mean, they're just doubled over intense for 45 straight minutes. I
mean,
that was...
and I would have been like a tumbleweed down the street. It really was hard work. And this season, my goodness, we have seen some incredible storms, and incredible just how quickly they intensified in many cases.
Yeah, it was honestly really hard to look at. I remember during those storms watching very slow moving systems that were just moving into areas of very favorable ocean temperatures and wind fields. So this it's no surprise here that we saw so many major systems, Category 3 and above. The number of Category 5 storms here was really, really high. But you look at a storm like Harvey, and it was slow moving in the Gulf of Mexico, very warm ocean temperatures right before it made landfall. Look at all this thunderstorm activity that was happening near the center. It underwent this rapid intensification here, where it intensified from a tropical storm into a major hurricane here over a number of hours, less than 24 hours. I think over the 36-hour period, it went up to 125 miles per hour, and it's right off the coast.
Right.
So, I mean, cruel and unusual is, I think, the best way to describe this, because this is the worst case scenario. And it wasn't just Harvey, it was Irma and it was Maria too.
Yeah, and you know, Harvey got a lot of headlines for the flooding rain that it brought to the Houston area, but Rockport, Texas saw the full brunt of Category 4 Harvey.
Yeah, absolutely. Those wind speeds were really just tremendous in this area, and that was true of many storms, but you know, it's just amazing how things play out.
Yeah, it has really been amazing.
Is joining us right now. Dr. Nav, first off, why is it important that what's the significance, I should say, of rapid intensification for people, and how does the GO-16 aid in that? What would be the difference if
you can see it happening a little more accurately, but it does not help you forecast rapid intensification. Yeah, a little bit, but rapid intensification forecasting really is going to take a lot more than just new satellite data. That's a modeling problem too.
But you guys, you had your work cut out for you this season. It was tough. At least we had a couple extra new tools, but still a lot of difficulties. We've got more question of the day. This one related to hurricanes, because we've got Dr. Navarro and Dr. Nab here, and it's the last was a action-packed season with some real potent storms.
Yeah, and I was even more surprised by, and even though we know from storms like Allison, in terms of the peak rainfall amounts, and
the images from the community after that storm, and that's just one of the places that was hit so hard.
It was devastating to see. I mean, places just leveled. I mean, structures completely gone. It is really hard to watch those things and to think, you know, the people are sustaining this.
Yeah, and what hurricane has or didn't?
Think about, you know, when do we start asking the question, do we need to be a little more careful about where we're building and how we're building it? Because if you get a major hurricane along the coast, so many people want to live there. I know it's great, but I mean, we've really got to think hard about this.
And I really think the key is the second part about how.
5 Maria.
Yeah. Then you had Category 4 into Puerto Rico. Category 4 and
notables that.
But that's a good point. We had multiple years worth of impacts in 1 year. That really is one very effective way to think about it.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to answer more questions coming up next hour. So if we didn't get to your questions, stay with us. A lot more to come here on Weather Underground.